Ooh, hello. It's day. Oh, my music's still playing. It's day 57, and I have my breakfast here. It's like 12:30 right now, I think. But I have to do so much homework today, and I'm also. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had enough calorie, or like I've never, not never. I haven't been able to eat like my 3 meals for like a good amount of days now. So I'm gonna try and do that today. And I don't know if it's because I feel like it's because of the oatmeal bowl. Like the oatmeal bowl has so many calories, I feel like, but it's also kind of goated. So, or I don't know. But I'll definitely have my chicken meal, and I might have an oatmeal bowl after this. But we'll see. Anyways, here's the macros for this meal. Let me show you. Here's my so I actually didn't run out of spinach. It's right there. My bread, my turkey bacon, my cheese, my yogurt bowl, and then my peanut butter. But yeah. I don't know if I did this. Here's the macros for this. And yeah, I'll see y'all when I am eating my second meal or with whatever I'm eating next. And I'll update on how much homework I've gotten done because I have a project due tomorrow. And then I have 2 exams on Wednesday. But once Wednesday comes and I'm done with all this stuff, I'm going to be so relieved. But I have to grind for the first 3 days of this week. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Goodbye. Okay, so it's time for my second meal. I ran out of kale, so I'm just eating asparagus because I haven't eaten asparagus in a while and I don't want it to go bad. But my work, I feel like I've gotten a good amount of it done. So the project I have due tomorrow for accounting, it's like the projects are just like big problems, like a big problem with multiple parts. And this one has 6 parts and I did 1 part. So as long as I do 2 more today and then I do the other 3 tomorrow, I should be fine. And then I got like my sources and I started a decent amount of my Texas history project assignment thing. So decent work so far, but I still have to keep going. After this, I'm gonna make my oatmeal bowl, so I'll include it as part of this meal. And then I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk and then come back, read, do all that stuff, and just try and get as much done before I go to the gym. But I also need to make like flashcards and study for my exams on Wednesday because I'm not ready for those at all. But other than that, that's really all I've done today. So here's the macros for this meal. Let me show y'all. I low-key burnt the heck out of my asparagus, but yeah, pretty insane looking plate. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So I'll see y'all when I'm talking about what I read. And I'll put a picture of the oatmeal bowl right here. So goodbye. Okay, my reading is done. It's 6:09 right now. I read Numbers chapter 5 and 6. So first, the first part of chapter 6 is, chapter 5, I mean, is the unclean expelled, where the Lord basically tells Moses to, he orders the Israelites to expel anyone from the camp who is like infected, sick, has suffered from a discharge, or has become unclean by coming into contact with a corpse, male and female alike. You shall expel them so that they don't defile the camp. And then it goes into unjust possession. It says, the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites, if a man or woman commits any offense against another person, thus breaking faith with the Lord, and thereby becomes guilty, that person shall confess the wrong that has been done, make restitution in full, and in addition give 1/5 of its value to the one that has been wronged. However, if there is no next of kin is a technical term denoting to the nearest relative. So like, I guess if you did someone wrong and they're no longer alive, then, and they don't have any more relatives, Then the restitution shall be made to the Lord and shall fall to the priest. This is apart from the ram of atonement, from which the priest makes atonement for the guilty individual. Likewise, every contribution among the sacred offerings that the Israelites present to the priest will belong to him. And then it goes into the ordeal for suspected adultery. So basically, if a man is suspicious, or basically, okay, so if a man's wife, goes astray and becomes unfaithful to him by virtue of a man having intercourse with her in secret from her husband, and she is able to conceal the fact that she has defiled herself for lack of a witness who might have caught her in the act, or if a man, so first, that's like the first reason, or if a man is overcome by a feeling of jealousy that makes him suspect his wife, and she has defiled herself, or if a man is overcome by a feeling of jealousy that makes him suspect his wife, and she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest as well as an offering on her behalf. And basically, this offering, they like make this sort of water, right? And basically the water, or like the woman is instructed to drink the water, and if she's lying, then she basically becomes infertile. Like, so if she did cheat on her husband or was unfaithful and she drinks the water, then she's basically cursed. But if she is innocent and she's faithful, then she remains fertile. So that's me summarizing it without going into all the details of how like the water is made and like all the offerings that need to be made. But it says the man shall be free from punishment, but the woman shall bear her punishment. So basically, like, I guess if the man like thinks that his wife cheated on her and she ends up not cheating on him, then there's nothing that happens. So that's chapter 5, and then chapter 6 is laws concerning Nazarites. So Nazarites, it says here, a Nazarite from the Hebrew word nazir, meaning set apart as sacred, dedicated, vowed. The Nazarite vow could be either for a limited period or for life. Those bound by this vow had to abstain from all the products of the grapevine, from cutting or shaving their hair, and from contact with a corpse. They were regarded as men and women of God like the prophets. Examples of lifelong Nazarites were Samson, Samuel, and John the Baptist. At the time of Jesus, the practice of taking the Nazarite vow for a limited period seems to have been quite common even among the early Christians. So this basically goes into the laws that these holy people need to follow, and they can't drink like alcohol, like wine or strong drink. They can't eat fresh or dried, like any sort of grape. They can't eat. What else? They can't cut their hair, and they can't come in contact with the corpse, not even with their father or mother or sister or brother if like they happen to die. I think if they do have, like if someone happens to die like near them, they basically have to cut off all their hair, or like shave off all their hair. But I forget when it says. Yeah, it says if someone dies very suddenly in their presence, defiling their dedicated heads, they shall shave their heads on the day of their purification, that is on the 7th day. And so it basically just goes into all the rules that these people had to follow. And then chapter 6 ends with the priestly blessing. It says, the Lord said to Moses, speak to Aaron and his sons and tell them, this is how you shall bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. So shall they invoke my name upon the Israelites, and I will bless them. And that is all my reading for today. I still need to work on the rest of my accounting work and hopefully make my flashcards by the end of today to be able to study tomorrow. But from the looks of it right now, I'm feeling kind of cooked, but that's because I haven't studied at all. So yeah, I will see y'all when I am, when I'm eating dinner, which honestly, I don't know what it's going to be, but I guess we'll see when I get to it. But yeah, I'm also going to take my dog for a walk right now because I have like 45 minutes before I suspect I will have a car to go to the gym. So I'll see y'all then. Goodbye. Alright guys, ignore my hair, but I have a pretty insane looking plate that I haven't had in a while, which I'm excited to eat, which is my my French toast and chicken strips meal. So let me show y'all. Well, here's the macros, and let me show y'all this insane looking plate, which I'm gonna devour. But yeah, I still need to, I feel like I need to work on more homework, but I also don't want to be asleep too late tonight, so I might edit today's video and I might not. I might just wait till tomorrow. But yeah, so it's like 11:30ish right now probably, so I'll probably try and be asleep by like 1. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else to discuss today. Oh, I was 163.6 I believe this morning, so that's my weight for today. And I did everything I wanted to do. I stretched, hit the gym and macros, did my cardio, I read, and I did homework. So good productive day, but I still need to do more homework because I have a lot to do. But yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 58 I believe. Goodbye.